are back. We are back finally. Season 1, Episode 5 of The Break Room. We are on Periscope as always. We're on YouTube after that fiasco. And quick plug, WPKM 96.3 The Beet. Thank you again, Jeremy, for getting this all set up. James, how are you doing, bud?
I'm good. Good to be back in the chair. Good to be back in the booth. Good to be back talking about sports, entertainment, and news.
And everything in between.
That's what we are, The Break Room.
Yep. Today, NBA free agency, open floor discussion to the live stream viewers on YouTube and Periscope. Then we're going to have a little Euro 2016 because we just watched a great semifinal. And a little game time today. I'm going to be playing a Seinfeld quiz because I'm such a big Seinfeld fan. And then we're going to make our own little all-star game, not to mention Tech Talk today. James, elaborate.
Yes, yeah. We're going to try something new today. Tech Talk, we're going to be talking about our favorite apps. And you guys can talk about your favorite apps as well.
Yes,
that's what it'll be centered around, but anything technology, we can hit it. So we'll give it a try. We like the idea, as we tried last week, of an open discussion. So we can start with one main subject, but then, we could completely end on something else. It just depends on where we go with it.
And sorry to our YouTube viewers that didn't have any audio. I think I just fixed that. Thank you to the Periscope viewer that told us we messed up on YouTube. And if the stream looks funny, I think I messed something up in production, but it'll be HD and playback, like when it's done editing and all that stuff. So I don't know how that works. I'm not much of a tech wizard, and we'll get into that later. But starting off, NBA free agency yesterday.
Big.
Dwayne Wade, gone.
Kevin Durant, gone.
Officially.
One of the craziest off seasons so far, I think, in NBA history.
Easily one of the craziest.
We're talking about two guys, one who probably was already, their statue was probably already in construction down in Miami.
Yeah.
And then just an idol, one of the top 3 players in the league, Kevin Durant, going to the team that beat him.
I'm so upset about that. How do you go to a team that you just lost to? I never saw LeBron do that. KG and Ray Allen didn't do that. LeBron was getting beat by KG and Ray Allen, and then he formed a super team in Miami to beat them. He didn't get beat by them when he was with Cleveland and then say, I'm going to go to Boston. It's ridiculous.
But I can understand why he did it. He wants to win. He wants to win a ring, and that's for sure the best option that he
had
can
a chance to win a ring. If he would have stayed in OKC, maybe they would have built around him more. Russell Westbrook is a beast.
Now that it's history, can we look back and say that the Westbrook-Durant combo really worked?
I think it worked.
They made one finals appearance. They sort of appeared. They got swept, I believe, or maybe it was they won one game. But haven't been successful since. They've been plagued with injuries, whether it be Durant one season, Westbrook the other season. But now, we'll never know what happens to OKC. Now they're looking into trading Westbrook, possibly. It's not looking good for Oklahoma.
I think it's funny that all the former Seattle Supersonics fans are, jabbing the OKC fans. Like, this is what it's like to have your heart ripped out. That whole thing's crazy, though, when OKC moved from Seattle. Sonics Gate, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But who else moved that was big yesterday?
Oh, yesterday. Let's see.
Well, I don't know about yesterday, but in the recent, since last week.
Yeah. I've got the big list up on here. I know Rajon Rondo just made it final, signed the contract with Chicago.
Dumb move.
So him and Dwayne Wade leading the dumb move, huh?
Yeah, because the Bulls front office said they wanted to go younger, and then they signed a 34-year-old shooting guard with glass knees and a 30-year-old point guard who can't shoot free throws.
Again, I'll have to disagree with you. I don't think it's a dumb move. I think it's an easier transition into a rebuild than a complete
You just gave $50 million to a guy that probably won't be able to play for his whole contract.
Yeah, but now if they can flirt with the postseason and continue and start that rebuild instead of tanking for 2 or 3 seasons with the rebuild, I think it'll be worth it.
I don't think it'll be worth it. I think it's a bad move. Bad move, Chicago.
I think it sells jerseys too.
Well, yeah,
for
sure. It'll sell jerseys.
Puts butts in the seats.
Yeah,
keeps the doubles
fans
keeping staying alive.
Fred Hoiberg as the coach.
Staying alive.
Not that matters because coaching doesn't matter. I've said it before.
You have. And I think differently. But going into it, more moves with the Warriors. All of a sudden, Pachulia and David West signed, I believe, right after Kevin Durant announced. So they're jumping on to the Warriors. But a person that's leaving, Andrew Bogut.
I don't think that matters. Festus Ezeli's there. Draymond Green's there. Anderson Varejão's there. I think they're okay.
Yeah. I like Bogut myself. I think he'll be missed. It'll be interesting to see what that set starting five is. Because
you're not allowed. This goes out to anyone who plays 2K. You are not allowed to use the Warriors in 2K next year.
Way overpowered.
OP, man.
They don't. 3 people just have to stay on the arc. That's it.
Well, if they sign Ray Allen, then
oh yeah, it's gone.
That's ball game.
Yeah. And somebody like a Ray Allen or
veteran leader
who was Richard Jefferson, he just tempted with retiring, and then it's like, hey, the salary cap's going up, right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I think I'll
money,
play for a couple more years and get that many more millions.
It honestly makes me mad that he's staying. I think we could have gotten someone younger, we being Cleveland, like I'm a part of the team. Cleveland could have gotten someone younger as opposed to Richard Jefferson, who signs a 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure he played with Jesus himself. What was Jesus like? Was he cool?
Yeah. He played a mean too.
He played a mean too. He had a nasty crossover.
He can move in those sandals. I don't know.
I was watching something yesterday. Somebody called it like the sandals, as opposed to like Jesus sandals. They called them Christ Cruisers. Christ Cruisers. Christ Cruisers. That's the first time I've ever heard that one.
Yeah, that's clever.
I like it.
Yeah.
I might start
Christ Cruisers.
Christ Cruisers. Jerusalem ones from a viewer.
Now, if we're going to go ahead, if you're going to claim a team, then I'll go ahead and say my team that I'm a part of.
Yeah,
quote
James
unquote,
is a part of that team.
The Lakers having an interesting, to say the least, offseason. We talked about last week, the Timothy Mozgov.
Stupid.
Mega money. Not Kobe money.
Making more money than Steph Curry will be next year.
Ridiculous. Going on after that, re-signing Jordan Clarkson. Good move.
I'm upset.
Luol Deng.
Luol Deng's good.
I like him.
I think that's a good move.
I'm interested to see what new coach Luke Walton does with the lineup with Brandon Ingram now.
They turned the keys over to him, though. It's his team now, right?
Yeah. You saw where he got Kobe's locker.
Yeah, that's big.
Big shoes to fill, kid.
Brandon Ingram getting Kobe Bryant's locker. That's a travesty.
We still have D'Angelo Russell, still have Julius Randle.
Did they take his cell phone away?
It'll be.
Is Nick Young still on the team? He just got split up with. Iggy Azalea just split up with him.
Yeah, maybe his mind will be set on basketball.
You even caught me on a counter. It wasn't me.
Shaggy reference.
Reference.
Let's start that streak. For
all right.
Episode 6,
all right.
7,
no
8.
more Aquaman references. Shaggy references.
Shaggy references. All right. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling baby. But let's talk about some teams that are in some turmoil. We talked about Oklahoma City.
Yes.
Wondering what they're going to do. Miami Heat.
What are they going to do?
What are they going to do? You got some players that are on that squad, on the roster, like Dragic, like Whiteside now, that are thinking, whoa, I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what's going on? Dragic, a pickup from last year.
They give him max money, but won't give your Saint max money in Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Whiteside deserves it, though. Great rim protector.
Mm-hmm.
Marshall guy.
Yeah. Got to show some love.
Anybody that has any affiliation with the state of West Virginia gets automatic love on this show.
Even if it's like 1 year college.
Yeah, no. I was so bummed when he left.
Jeff Cameron, United States National Team Soccer, 1 year at WVU. But we claim him.
He's ours.
He's ours. Turmoil teams.
Has New Orleans done anything?
Not too much. They've signed some depth players. Solomon Hill, which he could see a lot of time.
Yeah.
That team.
I don't think the Raptors have done anything. They re-signed most of their guys. I think that'll be a good team again next year.
Yeah. DeRozan was the big one, and they were able to keep him locked in.
I think Kyle Lowry re-signed too. I don't know if he was in a contract here or not, but he'll still be there.
Yeah, another team.
Biyombo's gone though.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah, Biyombo. Who did he go to? I just saw it. Biyombo. And my screen freezes.
Biyombo.
Magic.
Ooh.
Magic. So I'm liking that Orlando team right now. Yeah. DJ Augustine,
yes.
Evan Fournier, Bismack Biyombo, and don't forget, before the Kevin Durant signing for the Warriors, they picked up Serge Ibaka, sending Oladipo the other way, unfortunately. But now they have Evan Fournier and Serge Ibaka.
Do you remember when Oladipo was in the dunk contest and he sang Frank Sinatra? Like he wore a fedora and he wore a suit and he sang Frank Sinatra.
Yeah, that was awkward to say that.
Yeah, I think he sang New York, New York. I think that would have been the one in MSG, and that's why he sang New York, New York. It wasn't really the best rendition, but
yeah, pretty sure
like
he
I
got
could do any better.
Crushed by.
Yeah, I don't think he made it out of the first round. No.
But, yeah. Hey, the boy gave it a try. And
Start spreading the news.
Now, officially, I guess, Russell Westbrook's sidekick. Westbrook giving him that call minutes after the trade,
right?
Saying, "You ready, son?" or something. I can't remember verbatim what he said.
My child.
Yeah, but now with Durant not re-signing, like we had talked about, will Westbrook get traded? There's a possibility for the Lakers.
He probably wants out of there.
The Celtics.
Westbrook probably wants out of OKC.
Some people predicting he can be an MVP candidate, which he has been with Durant on the team.
I think he can single-handedly take over games.
Yeah, he's shown that a healthy Russell Westbrook,
and not pissed off Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
that puts his head down and just goes to the rack.
Yeah, absolutely. And one last team I want to highlight here before we go into the open session.
Right, open discussion, questions, anything.
The New York Knicks doing anything and everything to try to bring them back to their glory days, per se.
The Zen Master trying to wheel and deal.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose is like that guy off SpongeBob that has like paper skin and glass bones. And he's in the full body cast.
Yeah, and then he bought his feeble old grandmother with him and Joakim Noah. So the injury dynamic duo is appearing in New York, and we'll see how that goes. Add in a Courtney Lee and a Brandon Jennings, and
you got a decent team. They got Lopez, right? Or did they? No, they dumped him. They
Robin
dumped
Lopez
him. Yeah, that was part of
the Yeah,
that was part of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
I should start paying attention more.
And I'll say it now: Al Jefferson at the Pacers, big acquisition.
Yes,
the Pacers are going to be a team to look out.
That's a team coming out of the East that the Cavaliers might have to watch out for.
Jeff Teague, Monte
Dellavedova's gone.
Yeah, went to the
Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks. That Jeff kid.
Oh, Jason Kidd.
Why did I think Jeff Kidd? Jason Kidd led team. Looking good. Didn't get rid of any trade bait or signing bait. Chris Middleton, Jabari Parker. They're looking decent. Young team. But time to get some open discussion going.
Open discussion time. This is for the viewers on YouTube, for the viewers on Periscope. We are taking questions. Any question will do. It doesn't really matter. Any topic, anything. Just someone give us something. That makes it sound so desperate. Please. Do I see any surprises this summer in terms of transfer? Do you mean transfers in soccer or transfers in basketball? Because if it's soccer, then I don't really see any. Okay, NBA. I don't think anybody's left. Do you know of anybody that's left?
For trades, I think a big surprise would be if Westbrook leaves. I think he does stay. And lead that team. I think that would be a surprise. I'd also think it'd be a surprise if the Lakers made a move. They don't have too many assets right now to give away.
Right.
I think that's a team that's looking to keep their picks for the future. Say out of a miracle that they make the playoffs this year, even still, you can get a decent role player later in the first round of next season's draft. So I think they're looking to keep that. A few other players that I've seen in the rumor mill, Rudy Gay could be on his way to another team. He's becoming a journeyman in the NBA.
Yes.
And I don't think the Knicks are done yet. I think that
They make another move?
I think they do make another move.
I think Philly makes another move.
I think they have to make another move.
Yeah, it's almost out of necessity
and,
for them.
Of course, the teams that we talked about are in turmoil. The Miami Heat, I think, will have to
get someone.
Get some decent, veteran exception players, because they do have a younger squad now behind Whiteside and Dragic, that are going to have to step up and fill the void, whether it be in Dwayne Wade's spot, whether it be for Chris Bosh's absence. And that could be another surprise, too. See where Chris Bosh comes back into play.
Does anyone want to take a chance on him, though?
Yeah. I think he stays in Miami, but...
Do you think Jaylen
luck.
Brown was a bad pick by the Celtics? I don't even know who that is. I should pay attention more.
No, I don't think it's a bad pick. I think that's just adding to that young upstart roster for Boston. Brad Stevens is doing a heck of a job up there, and I think the Brown pickup actually helped with the Al Horford, or bringing in Al Horford. I think he was obviously he was wooed by something, and he saw that they have a core of players now that can make a move. Remember, they made the playoffs last season,
right?
So I think they can just move up the Eastern Conference and do some damage.
I thought this upcoming season that was going to be the year for the Celtics, but then they start making all these moves, and I'm really thinking, okay, now they can really compete. Cavaliers need to look out.
You have Isaiah Thomas, who led the team last year. Avery Bradley, healthy, can be a defensive asset, no doubt. Now you add Al Horford. You
Jay
already
Crowder's
have
still there.
Solinger.
Yeah, Jared Solinger, Evan Turner, Jay Crowder.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked where do we think Skip Bayless goes? I think he goes to Fox Sports 1.
I'm going to disagree. I think he goes somewhere on NBC. I think there's more opportunity for him to do his own thing. I think we've seen a lot of people go to Fox Sports.
I like Fox Sports.
I do too. But
I like every network.
I think I see him going to NBC.
I love all networks. Telemundo, I'm your guy.
Yeah, Univision. C. And we got any more questions going up?
Who's our favorite for the European Championship final? It's a good thing you ask that, because after this little quick break, just for radio purposes, we are going to actually be discussing the Euro 2016 final of France and Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
Two teams I did not see making it to the final.
One of them, my favorite pick.
Yes,
and
James did
still
pick
riding
France.
strong all the way. But we'll talk about that here in 2-3 minutes. So we got a little bit of time left.
Oh, we have some more open
questions.
discussion. Sorry, we have a couple minutes of open discussion. I'm jumping the gun.
Yep. Somebody, I'll highlight the Grizzlies too. My favorite player, Chandler Parsons, CP25.
Matt Barnes is gone from the Grizzlies. He's playing with the Kings now. Multi-year deal.
Well, that's good for him.
That's good for him. I'm getting that jersey.
Getting that jersey.
I still want the Clippers one, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Clipper is?
Not really. What is their mascot?
Well, I don't know what their mascot is, but a Clipper is an old wooden ship.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They called them Clipper ships. They hauled cargo and stuff.
Well, now I know.
And there's also planes, but that was later. But yeah, Clippers ships.
I shouldn't really ask about the mascot, because you look at some people like the Phoenix Suns, who have a gorilla as their mascot, or the Pelicans in the past have, I don't know if they still do or not, but they have this giant baby with a king's crown on. And what does that have to do with
Smoothie
anything?
King?
But a big baby?
Big baby. Someone said to look behind us. Why? Why would I do that? What? I mean, we watched Lights Out trailer a couple weeks ago, so I'm afraid to do anything. Was this year's NBA draft weak? I don't believe it was. I think we saw a lot of future stars in the draft, a lot of future unsung heroes, really. Ben Simmons, he's already hurt, but I think he can be a star in the league.
Hashtag Philadelphia. But no, I don't think it was weak either. I think we have a lot of
underrated talent.
Yes, yeah. I was kind of disappointed with the foreign output or I should say input into the draft.
I like the foreign players.
I didn't think we had enough. That's kind of.
I mean, the Lakers got a foreign center.
We did. They did. There I go. We can't
keep doing that. Like, especially if we get lucky and blow up. We can't be on like national radio and be like and then we'll just get absolute hate mail.
Yeah,
you're biased.
Yeah, but it's our show. We do what we want. So far, right now,
we do what we want.
I was gonna say something else too. About the draft.
No players from Estonia this year. Bummed. Or Latvia.
I mean, it's absolutely not looking like a 2003 draft per se, but
Darko Milicic.
With the new regulations with college ball and foreigners coming over here, the past couple seasons I haven't really seen any true NBA ready players, I don't think. And I think that's something that we see again this draft. I mean, we look at years past and the players like Jabari Parker, Andrew Wiggins, especially Anthony Bennett, they haven't impacted right away. We've had rookie of the years that have had, 6-man stats, and you're wanting those first through 8 picks to really push that team to the next level. And I don't think we're getting that nowadays. I think we're getting where they're planning more towards the future instead of right now with these picks.
Who is the biggest NBA draft bust in our opinion of all time? NBA draft bust.
We'll do all time.
All time. Kwame Brown is obviously up there.
Craig
Oden, yeah. There's a guy, his name was like Sam, something like that. He was like
the one picked before Jordan.
And he hurt his knees or he had some sort of condition.
Another Trailblazers pick.
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, those guys just can't draft. Yeah. Something's going on with the YouTube.
Ryan Leaf. 2 weeks in a row for Ryan Leaf. But that's NFL, of course.
Right. And that really does it for the open discussion.
Yeah. We got nothing else, really?
I'm just worried about the whole YouTube thing. I've been over here clicking on it. We keep saying, like, we have no sound, and that's not good at all.
Well, we'll look at it now during the break. Like Frank had said earlier, we got the Euro talk coming up.
Yes, Euro 2016 for the soccer people out there.
Yep. Time to fix our technical difficulties, and we'll be back.
And we are back. Euro 2016, or as the French say it, Euro 2016.
Wherever those ESPN producers get those voice actors for their.
That's what I need to do with my life.
You know, you got like the Champions League choirs of people, and then you got the squeaky voices. I remember 2010 World Cup. They would always have like a kid's voice going around.
Really?
You know,
That's creepy.
because they had to match it with like that armadillo-looking thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird, this final for Euro, I had no idea Portugal was going to make it. They get lucky twice, have 2 games going to penalty kicks, one of which was my pick, Poland.
Yeah.
I was distraught.
Well, and the last game, the semifinals against my dark horse, Wales. Both teams, I'm not going to bag on the rules and say that it only screwed Wales. Excuse me. Because of Aaron Ramsey, one of their best players, being out for that game because of yellow card accumulation. But, you know, Pepe was out for Portugal, so you could say, you know, potato.
Yeah, they were even.
But it is frustrating from an outside perspective to see that yesterday's game against Portugal against Wales was the first game that Portugal had won this tournament inside 90 minutes. Like you had said, the previous 2 games in the knockout stages
Is it luck?
had to be won by PKs. You know, I guess whatever strategy works, but the thing, you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt with the PKs and that they had, you know, did have the strategy, had the right kickers taking the kicks under pressure when they needed them the most. But for a team that that didn't win a single game in the group stage to move on, I think is weird to me. When you know, even a team that would have had the same amount of points, you know, because a tie's worth 1, loss is obviously 0, and wins worth 3. So for a team that would have had 1 win and 2 losses, you know, I don't know if would look better than 3 ties. I don't know.
I think it was complete luck that they made it to the final.
But
Underrated.
either way, they're in the final. And it still didn't compare to today's game.
No.
France-Germany, which
That was awesome.
Going into it was hyped up like a final. And France had never beaten Germany in the past 8 knockout appearances, I believe.
I think their last time it was 1-0. Germany beat him in the World Cup, I think.
Yeah. I think this the first time that they've met in a Euros match, knockout match. So that's interesting. And in the end, France prevailed 2-0.
Yes, the home team.
Antoine Griezmann with both goals. Frank doing a great job with the celebration there.
He does the Drake Hotline Bling like dance when he scores goals, and that's just awesome to me.
Yeah.
You used to come.
His stature doesn't really fit it for me, but you know, when you're scoring on the world stage like that, you can do what you want, really.
Because he's a little dude out there running around.
Except take your shirt off, because you'd get a yellow card for that.
Right.
Don't know why that's really inappropriate enough to present a yellow card, but you know, whatever works.
Dumb rule.
Yeah, like the yellow card accumulation too.
I really thought it turned over once he. I thought it turned over once he got into the next round. Did he miss it by like 1 or something?
Say, or who? Who are you talking about?
Ramsey.
Oh, it quits after the quarterfinal game. So once that quarterfinal game final whistle blows, then it resets.
I think it should be after the group play.
Yeah, I think it should be after 4 games or 5 games even. You know, going into the quarterfinals, I think it should be, because if you win, you have the 3 group stage games,
right?
Then 2 knockout games. You're into the quarterfinals. Then why should it not reset from there? You know, because you've played 5 games.
FIFA's dumb,
and it's hard, especially for like holding midfielders to contain, and you're going to have to take one for the team eventually.
The defensive third is screwed because of this rule.
You have to be careful and cautious in the final or the remaining games all up until the semifinals if you happen to make it. So it's weird, but nonetheless, the final is set.
Portugal, France.
I'm still rooting for my pick, France.
Right. I'm going to root for France. I want to see the home team win.
I think they get through. I think they finally
Over the hump.
Yeah. I think they finally found their shape, found their style.
That team has just been mocked for so long just because they have all these talented players. Same way with England, and they just can't produce anything when it comes game time.
Well, and then and again, like England, shot themselves in the foot, no pun intended for soccer, so many times. We look at the 2010 World Cup and how embarrassing the player revolt against the coach in 2010,
right.
And
they walked out of training.
Just an embarrassment for their fans, really. And then to host such a prestigious tournament like this is a great thing in itself. But then to come out and play and really
finally
drive to succeed in the tournament, it's great to see for a country like France. And something interesting too, Germany and France were the two teams that were playing in, I think it was Paris, in a friendly when there were some suicide bombers.
That was whenever they had the hold up in the French theater.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
So it was an emotional night for France at the beginning, but a totally different emotion at the end of the game. Relief and ecstasy for.
Is that what
the final.
Andy Gray said? Who was on the call? I know Taylor Twellman was on the call.
Yeah, it was Taylor Twellman.
James and Taylor Twellman go way back.
Yeah. We'll tell the story someday.
One day. You'll have to hear this story.
Taylor Twellman.
Yeah, my pick, France. I think they win 2-1. Mm-hmm. I think it'll be better than most people think. Players that are normally been in the dark lately for Portugal are finally starting to step up, like Nani.
Yes.
And
Quaresma when needed. Though he probably won't get the start with Nani and Ronaldo in the form that they have been. But so a matchup that I want to look at, I think it'll be interesting to see Ronaldo versus the two starting French center backs, which looking like now 2 games in succession, and not hopefully, but probably for a third will be Laurent Koscielny and Umtiti. The 22-year-old now in Barcelona, just transferred from Lyon, so big weight off his shoulders, knows where he's going, and going to a big club in Barcelona. I think it'll be interesting to see if they can control the rate or the goal scoring rate of Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's just been on fire.
It'll be hard. It'll be very hard.
He's a machine.
And I don't think it's looking good on the right wing for France ever coming up against the pacey wingers like Nani or Quaresma.
Oh no.
So that'll be, I think, where the battle is.
Did you see how long Ronaldo was in the air for during his last goal?
Yeah, I saw some of the some funny pictures that people added like jets to his feet, and it was crazy. But yeah, he got the job done against Wales, who finally were broken down by a team. Other than England in the group stage, but nobody will remember that because Wales obviously made it farther than this English team. So
I'm just bummed. Every team I picked in the Euro just did nothing. I should just stop talking soccer because I'm just terrible at it. If I'm a mush, like if I pick a team to win, you can guarantee they're not making it out of the next round.
Yeah. Hard luck for you, but better luck next time. We'll talk more soccer, in the summer, and we like to do predictions here anyway. So
right.
When seasons start, especially the Premier League, come August.
Oh, well, it's not like I have to worry about the Premier League.
So I think it's about break. No, I'm just kidding.
It just sucks when your favorite team gets relegated. You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't.
All that big foreign money. We're a domestic club.
Okay. Arsenal's not a Manchester City or a Chelsea. I don't want to. We could. Okay. Or we could talk for.
We could argue
hours.
Forever.
But honestly, it's about time for break.
Yes. Sorry, Jameson, but
go for it.
After this little break that we're having, we are going to be playing
Game Time. Frank takes on the Seinfeld characters quiz on Sporkle. Sporkle.com.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Your number one spot for all quizzes, anything and everything about. So,
I'm just a big Seinfeld fan, so we're really going to test and see if my knowledge and see if I'm actually as good as I say I am.
Yeah.
Or if I'm just fronting.
I'm rooting for you. I think you'll do pretty good.
Thanks, James.
I think there's always those random like secondary characters that always like slips your mind. But we'll have to see. So, we'll catch you after the break.
Stay tuned.
Digital Production.
And we are back once again. What time is it? Game time. Playing Seinfeld quiz to test my knowledge on Seinfeld. Considering I'm such a big fan, or at least I say that I am. James, how do you think I'm going to do?
Let's see. So, real quickly, go over the rules.
Oh, yes.
We're naming the character by their quote.
Okay.
And we have 20 characters. So, 20 questions. We have 6 minutes.
Okay.
How I think you're going to do...
Are they different characters? Do you think is... Wait, never mind. We'll just figure that out whenever...
I would say it's different characters, but...
okay.
So, our apologies already. You're going to be hearing clicking and tapping on the keyboard.
We're still trying to figure that out.
We'll do it directly on through the website.
Right.
So, if he gets a correct answer, I will let everyone know.
Somehow.
Franklin will have his back turned. I'll be reading out the quotes.
Because I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, which... I guess really if we're typing
it doesn't really matter, but they
hey,
don't know that.
We gotta give them something to sweat about on.
Like, oh, did he get it?
Yeah.
We need to have like screen overlays and like little green check marks. Bing.
Would you like music playing?
Yeah, if you want music playing, we can have music playing. If you don't, we don't have to.
Okay.
It probably just adds to the mood.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, so get the music
I'll start
popping.
the music playing.
Yeah, get the music popping, then we'll get the quiz popping. That's triumphant music. I wonder if they can hear it over the speakers. If you can't hear it over the speakers, check us out on SoundCloud at The Break Room Show.
Yes, that for the highest quality of audio.
The highest quality.
Yes. All right, so we have 6 minutes.
All right, James.
Seinfeld characters by their quotes.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am ready. Seinfeld character quiz. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. I'm out there, Jerry, and I'm loving every minute of it.
That's the K-Man. That's Kramer.
How do you spell that?
You don't know how to spell Kramer? K-R-A-M-E-R.
Okay. I got it. If you look annoyed all the time, people think you're busy.
Is that George?
Yes.
Bang.
There's more to life than making shallow, fairly obvious observations.
I don't know that one. Kramer again.
I think I think they're individual. So, or actually, I know I know that it's different individual characters. So
okay.
This will be.
That's gonna be tough. I might actually fail at this one. Like, how am I supposed to get one that's from a random episode of a character that was in the background? All right. What was the quote again? Can we skip quotes?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Right,
so the next one. So basically, what you're saying is 95% of the population is undateable.
That's Elaine.
How do you spell that?
E-L-A-I-N-E.
Yes, correct. When you control the mail, you control information.
Newman.
Correct. That's right. White Lotus, Yam Yam, Shanghai Sally.
Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, skip that.
Okay. So, it's just empty calories and male curiosity, eh, Georgie?
Is that Frank?
No. But it looks like if you just guess at the very end, if we want to guess characters, and I'll tell you the quote. Frank said, Serenity now.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, so I guess if you guess one and I type it in, then it pops up by the quote anyway. So if you just want to guess characters and then see if you know the quote that goes with them, I don't know.
Okay. Well, can you just hit the give up thing and then it'll say the name of...
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so
all right,
turn
we
around.
have 3 minutes left on this quiz, so we're all right with this banter.
Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Okay, I'll give up after I do all the quotes, though.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll be back. We'll make out.
I forgot his name. That's Elaine's boyfriend, I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
I know, but it's the dude who wore the 8-ball and he had the face paint.
Oh, yeah.
Skip that.
Okay. You're stupid. You're a stupid, stupid man. Skip.
Is that Babu?
Baboo.
I think it's Babu.
Nope, not looking up.
Dang it.
All right. Jerry. Hello.
Anyone could have said that.
Yeah, that is. Okay. You fool. You're having her try the bra on over a leotard. These are very specific.
Okay.
Let me just. Okay, I'll give up.
This is the worst.
I'll give up.
That's the worst quiz I've ever taken in my life. This makes me look like I don't know what's going on Seinfeld.
Okay, so let's see. There's more to life than making shallow, fairly obvious observations is Jerry. We also
upset
have...
at myself. I thought they were going to be like the same characters over and over again. This made me look like a fool.
You don't look like a fool.
I look like a fool.
The difficulty is hard, so we should have picked an easier one. But you trust us. He knows his Seinfeld.
This is unbelievable.
So we'll have to do a redemption.
I need redemption.
point.
I need redemption. I need a redemption shot next week.
Let's just see if you know some more characters.
Yeah, just run them off and then.
Do you want to give me a list of characters, or how do you want me to do that?
Just say the quotes and then I'll just keep guessing them.
Okay. We got. You gave me gonorrhea and you didn't even tell me.
Okay, that had to have been one of like George's girlfriends or something. How am I supposed to know that?
Mickey Abbott.
Who is that?
I don't know. See, okay.
This is for like people who probably form religions on the shows.
Yeah, like Festivus for the rest of us.
Yeah. They probably celebrate that.
Yeah. I'm glad
and they have a poll, a Festivus poll.
Festivus poll, yeah. See, he knows his Seinfeld. People, come on. Here's one that you should know. You're pushing your luck, little man. You want me to give you a better one?
Yes.
No soup for you.
Oh. So it's the soup Nazi.
Soup Nazi.
You come back 1 year.
Okay, try this one. I come home and I find my son treating his body as if it was an amusement park.
That's George's mom. Forgot her name, though.
Estelle
Costanza.
Yep. Jerry, hello, is Uncle Leo.
Uncle Leo?
Uncle Leo.
No, that's how Jerry says it on the phone.
So, it's just empty calories and male curiosity. Georgie is George Steinbrenner.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so maybe he was like the only one that called him Georgie or something.
Probably.
Yeah, let me think.
This makes me look stupid.
Oh, here's one you might know, because I remember the episode. Don't tell me about business. I sold raincoats for 35 years.
Is this like an important character, or is this just one that shows up for this episode?
No, it's an important character.
Don't tell me about business. I sold raincoats for 35 years.
Raincoats. Remember, Kramer helped him.
Is that Bob Sacamano?
Morty Seinfeld.
Morty. Oh,
Yep,
my God.
He was the raincoat guy. I don't know. Kenny Benaya?
I am absolutely...
Dr. Tim Watley. Tim Watley.
I'm looking at this list. I'm coming over real quick.
Go for it.
That's not fair. No. No, that's for people. That's for crazy people.
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
That or they're just like guessing random
That's
characters.
for-
Like
that-
if you knew 20 characters.
Don't play that quiz. Sorry, Sporkle.
We'll find a better one next week. We'll find a better one. But hey, we learned
I
from
let
our
myself
mistakes.
down. Whatever. This sucks. I'm mad. I'm probably gonna go home and watch the whole series.
Just binge on Netflix and
No, it's not on Netflix. I own it. I own the
my
series.
bad.
No.
Oh yeah, Seinfeld has a deal with like Cracked, right?
Hulu
Oh,
and Crackle.
Hulu. Crackle, Cracked. What is Cracked? All right, Seinfeld, you are history, not the show, just this quiz.
Apologies to the viewers out there that I absolutely am trash at this game.
He had the cup in his eyes. He could see it. It was in reaching distance, and he threw it away. He threw it away. Better luck next time, Cervelli.
Boom. That's what I'm rocking today. If you can't see it.
Yeah.
Boom.
We-
Francis.
There you go. Nice turn.
Is it view? Is it like?
Oh yeah,
visible?
it's perfect.
It's
Number
visible?
29. Yeah.
Number 29 in the program. Probably your mom's favorite player. Half Italian, half Latin catcher, Francisco Cervelli. My favorite player on the Pirates right now when he's not on the DL.
Yeah. We always love repping our jerseys here.
Boom.
I unfortunately have a high school indoor soccer tournament T-shirt on, so not as big as a MLB jersey.
Right.
But you know what's big in the MLB?
what?
The All-Star Game.
Yes.
Yes.
That is coming up in a bit. After this quick commercial break, we have tech talk, tech time.
Yep.
Really,
I almost forgot about that.
I'm discussing the top technology apps. I don't know, video games,
Yeah.
computers. Will they take over the world? Find out more next.
And we're back with Tech Talk
Tech talk.
here on The Break Room, brought to you by WPKM 96.3 The Beet.
The Beet.
And one of the biggest apps just came out in the United States yesterday. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go.
I haven't downloaded it yet. I was never really into Pokemon.
I have, and a few of my friends have as well. And I'm still learning the ropes, so we'll see how much I can talk about it. But what you do, we'll go to the app description here. It is number 1 on trending searches.
Right, obviously.
Yes.
People love that stuff. Right, Mom loves that stuff.
So what I've seen is that it uses your location, and you can walk around, preferably probably like in a park or a town, a city, and you point your camera and you tap on the Pokemon, and you uses your camera, and the Pokemon like show up like on the sidewalk or something, and you throw a Pokeball
That seems like trouble to me.
and get it.
You could be going down some back alleys or something like that.
Don't catch Pokemon while you drive.
Does it specifically say that? Is there like a disclaimer
Probably.
so they don't get sued?
Probably. But it is made by Niantic Inc. And like I said, yesterday was the first day. It's not Nintendo. It's Niantic.
Whatever that means. I'm not a big tech guy. I never really bought into Pokemon though. Like, I didn't like the idea of catching mythical creatures and like training them.
Oh wow! Looks like if you come up against somebody that has the app, you can battle. That's interesting.
All right, that's a pretty cool feature.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in like at the grocery store and then all of a sudden have Snorlax like in the bread aisle or something like that. And I'm over here like flinging the thing. And I'm making all the customers scared.
Well, I don't want to be walking my dog in City Park and then get in the middle of battle and have to rush to the Poke Center to get them healed. You know,
Poke Center,
which happens to be some random monument in town that I.
You have to go across town. You got to heal them.
Yeah. Your phone just won't shut up the whole time. Pika, pika, pika.
That'd be funny though if it made you like drive and you had to be like, you must drive 20 miles to the nearest safe house.
Well, that's probably what they're setting up to be. I'm sure there are probably like some main locations where they're like gym battles or something, like how the old games used to have.
There will be a place in New York City that is an abandoned building.
Oh, for sure.
That somebody will buy out, and specifically this will be a Pokemon battle building.
Like the like another actually big app, the Schwarzenegger one, the Game of War. Yeah, like how they have the commercials where they like secretly get in a warehouse and battle right there on the table. So much money.
Watch out on your left flank. Oh yeah,
so
thanks
much
Todd.
Money flowing into apps.
I can see them. Yeah, because it's all in-app purchases.
Yeah, like Pokemon Go. So the good thing is download for free. But
Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Tap Sports Baseball had in-app purchases. Yes. Every app has in-app purchases. Kanye got duped by them. If you give your kids your phone or your iPad, they're gonna poke around and buy stuff.
Yeah. You got to watch out for that.
Microtransactions. Thank you.
Good.
Viewer.
Smart.
No, that wasn't me. That was Tyler Francis.
Thank
supporter
you.
of the show, lifelong fan.
Thank you, Tyler. Description of Pokemon Go. Pokemon have been discovered on planet Earth. Now's your chance to discover...
Wait, go back. Does it really say...
No, it has an exclamation point, so I figured it was kind of like a little giggle.
Like you just assumed that there was a laugh. Okay.
Like an Ash Ketchum giggle, yeah. So
restart, sorry.
Yeah, Pokemon have been discovered on planet Earth. Now's your chance to discover and capture the Pokemon all around you. So get your shoes on, step outside, and explore the world.
This is like, okay. It's wanting people to stop being fat all the time.
Oh, yeah, like a Wii Fit.
Like a Wii Fit, yeah.
Which you're actually getting fresh air instead of stepping on a mat that tells you your weight and how
you
much
like wiggle
you should
around and this will do
snowboard.
it. That'll do it.
Yoga.
I can feel the calories burning off me. It's like those, like the fit things, like you go on these plans.
Yeah.
And it's like, take this pill. I lost 35 pounds in a week. Jesus Christ.
Don't think that's healthy.
Ma'am, are you okay?
You get done with your workout and the Wii remote strap is like dripping. Just, it was a good one today.
The Wii remote strap.
Just put in a different disc, shooting basketball in the home courts. It's a little me rolling around. Doesn't even have arms, just the hands.
The boxing one. Oh, I fought this guy. Yeah, I had to fight this guy. Gave him a crushing blow right to the liver, man.
Yeah.
Knocked him out cold.
Yeah. My Jimmy could probably replace John Bones Jones in UFC 200. I got the moves with the Wii remote. Come on. Rest in peace, UFC 200. A lot of negativity there.
Dana White is bummed.
But real bummed. And
everyone's just looking forward to UFC 202 now because McGregor's going to fight Diaz.
Yeah. Hey, we still have Brock Lesnar. He moved up to the main fight.
Yeah, he did. Not that. I mean, I'm sure that'll sell tickets.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view. I'm probably going to watch it for free.
You should take So we'll see what's going on. Nah. Let's look at some.
Quit.
Let's look at some other big ones. I'm just gonna click a random one and we'll see. The second one on trending searches is GoGoBot.
What is that?
It is a city and travel guide.
Stupid.
Why is that stupid?
City and travel guide.
Yeah.
They already have stuff for that. If you didn't notice, James accidentally dabbed when he sneezed.
Not once, but twice.
We could probably honestly cut that out.
We could, but
Yeah.
I mean, the live viewers already saw it.
Yeah, but the
and
live viewers saw it, but
we can
Alright.
cut it. We can cut it from the SoundCloud, but yeah,
it's not
and we'll
important.
cut all this.
Yeah,
so.
whatever. Anyways.
Anyway,
Will
Go-Go-Bot.
computers take over the world? I'm just joking. Continue with the Go-Go bot or whatever that is.
I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Have you seen that video? This is another tangent we can just randomly get on.
Yeah, no.
But have you seen the video that is like overlaid with the new Kanye song, and it's just like stumbling through the snow? I'll have to show you.
What?
We could do a live video.
That
real
what?
quick.
What's
So-
stumbling through the snow?
A robot.
A robot.
A robot. Yeah. I'll show you. Let me just.
I don't know, man. Technology kind of freaks me out
Why? I mean, is it like?
because it's smarter than I am.
Don't say that.
Don't
Like
say
a
that.
microwave is smarter than you.
I was having a tough time doing 15 plus 13 earlier today.
Well,
Actually, it was more like 28 plus 13. There were some weird numbers being involved, and I didn't have a pen on me to do it. I couldn't do it in my head. I'm just digging this hole deeper. James, hurry up and get this video.
Well, see, the thing with robots is that they're supposed to help.
Did you ever
and
see
be
iRobot?
accessories.
Did you ever see any robot movie ever?
No.
They took over.
Have we seen
Have
Will
you-
Smith in the past couple of years?
Have you seen Planet of the Apes? They take over. Hello,
Apes,
technology.
robots, we connected them.
Yeah, because of the technology.
I think. Oh, I
It's
don't know.
smarter than
when.
I am. Have you seen the other guys in the end whenever David Urshan is the character, and it's played by Steve Coogan, and he's getting trapped, and he's like, wait, he's about to get shot, and it's a hostage situation. He goes, wait, here's my best Steve Coogan impression. Wait, what if one day computers took over the world? And then he gets shot, but
I think I do remember that actually. The other guys. That's Will Ferrell,
yeah, Mark Wahlberg, Derek Jeter.
the Wahlburgers.
Have you ever watched that?
Once, I think.
Bubba Watson was on it a couple weeks ago.
Was
I
he?
watched that one.
Was he?
Playing a little golf. Is
Which-
it a Vine that you're trying to find? What are you trying to find?
Yeah, I'm going through my likes on Vine,
Goodness.
and it's taking.
I get on Vine every now and again. Some of the stuff's just stupid, man.
A lot of things are repetitive. You could rant for a good while about Vine.
I think they got rid of like most of the Vine celebrities, I think. And now they're kind of going more towards like Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah.
I just remember when the Vine people were just so popular. They would go on tour. They would go on tour like they were the Beatles or something.
They still do. They still do.
Beatlemania. They had to sleep on a bus with a bunch of beds stacked on top of each other. I actually saw the Beatles tour bus once. Like back in their old one that they used.
Really?
It was really cool. One of our viewers said Nash Greer. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing anymore. He probably is trying to like unpigeonhole himself from just being a Vine guy. His brother is a beast though.
The latest thing I
Football
saw from
player.
him, he vined about 4th of July, and he completely copied me.
Copied
because I
you?
do the same thing with Roman candles, where you light the Roman candle, and I was like, Expelliarmus, like
Aw.
I'm a wizard, and then it like
He
floats
took
out.
it from you.
And he took it, yeah, because he did the exact same thing in a vine that obviously got millions of more views than me messing around with the Roman candle. But I felt I was hurt.
I mean, having your act stolen like that can
See,
crush anyone.
And we started ranting about why people on the internet, are popular. A lot of people
I mean,
are
they're
handsome,
handsome,
are beautiful.
good-looking, gorgeous.
Yeah.
I understand that people like to look at good-looking people. I understand that. I guess I'm just jealous.
Yeah. Whenever you get on a rant, I know you like to talk about the Viners that are like 38 that are talking about
Oh my god.
when your mom says you have to do your homework and you're like
I have a couple saved in my drafts. I might go post them tonight. My gosh, I don't know what that guy. I think his name's like Curtis
Lepore.
Lepore or Loprior or whatever.
Yeah.
Curtis.
Oh, here it is.
He tweets. Well, I got one more thing, James, and I'll watch the video.
Okay.
He tweets stuff like, when your mom drives past McDonald's and she won't go get food with you. He's like 35. All right. We'll talk about that some other time. James, let's watch this robot video. It's supposed to trip me out.
All right.
That's scary.
And then here's another one.
Now, what you're
I don't know if we can do the... See, like that's...
That looks like a person.
Yeah, it's picking up a
there
box.
sound?
It is, but I think it swears. Because it's like an overlay, like, oh, stupid robot. Their robot's a beep, beep, beep. Something like that. But
Stupid robot. Yeah, that guy'll be laughing whenever robot come kill him.
yeah, he'd be the first to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm nice to robots.
But somebody that uses robots for their voting system, Major League Baseball and their fan vote.
Yay! That's stupid, and I hate the fan vote.
Transitions are fun.
Transitions are hard, but they're
Yeah.
fun.
And we made it through. So what we've done is we've compiled a list of our Major League Baseball starting
We make a
lineup.
super team.
So we're taking AL, NL, and, overseas Asian baseball, accounting for their hits. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Ichiro.
Overseas Asian.
Sorry, Ichiro and Pete Rose.
The Venezuelan Winter League.
Hey, it's professional ball. You can count those on the all-time hit list.
Apparently.
According to some people.
But they can't count the ones from the old black leagues from back in the day.
True.
Every other league gets theirs counted, but not the black league.
Nope. All right. So, yeah.
All-star lineup. We can just go right into it.
Yeah. The fan voting is absurd. If you've seen, there are way too many Red Sox. Well, most of the Red Sox deserve it.
Way too many Cubs.
Way too many Cubs on the National League side.
Dexter Fowler and Addison Russell don't deserve to be starters.
Yeah.
They can make an all-star team. Okay, they can make an all-star team, but I don't think they deserve to be starting. And it's all because of fan voting. And the Cubs fans decide to show up for once in a blue moon because the team's actually good now. He says with a Pirates jersey on.
As they're how many games behind?
8.5.
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, our super teams for halfway through the season, All-Star break coming up.
Right.
This is who we picked. So we'll go back and forth like we have.
We only have one starting pitcher, no bullpen, and then we also have a DH. So it's 10 guys.
Yep. You want to get us started?
Yeah, I'll go with my pitcher and the catcher. Pitcher. Okay, I went with a Cub. I went with Jake Arrieta. That's just because he's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And then my catcher is arguably the best catcher in baseball, Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals. 6'4" and is a catcher. Rare.
That is rare. Very good pick, though. Very good pick. I had the same pitcher, Jake Arrieta. A lot of people, I think, would argue Kershaw should be in there with that ERA of his. But, yeah. But even with everyone healthy, just some of the best ball that he's playing this year, I think, for Arrieta. It's hard to beat him. I think 12 wins now.
It's the Pilates, man.
Yeah.
It's all the Pilates.
Also earning a spot in the body mag for ESPN.
Oh, he got a spot?
He did.
I haven't checked that out. I don't really want to see that.
I mean, it's on the front page of ESPN. That's the only reason that yeah. But going away from that, I chose Buster Posey for my catcher. Yeah, definitely best in the NL for me. Deserves that starting spot that
he earned.
Yeah, so that's my catcher. I guess I'll go right into...
Just go around the infield. Who you got from first to third?
Okay, first to third, I have Will Myers from the Padres. Top two, I should say, in runs and RBIs. Fourth in batting percentage. I think he's doing a heck of a job. Altuve.
Yes,
for the Astros.
I also have Altuve.
Bogarts. Xander
Bogart's a good player. I don't think he deserved that shortstop spot.
I think he was one of them that did.
Francisco Lindor is my shortstop from Cleveland.
Oh, very nice. Yeah,
Cleveland. I think he's just slightly better than Xander Bogaerts.
Getting hot, the Cleveland Indians. And third base is Chris Bryant.
Yeah. Possible MVP candidate. I went with Chris Bryant also.
Yes.
And then my first baseman is Anthony Rizzo. So I talk about in the preview how I hate the fact that all the Cubs are in it, and then I go and I have 3 Cubs already in my lineup. It's ridiculous. Do you have a DH?
I do.
Is it the same one as mine?
Probably.
Big Papi.
Big Papi.
Big Papi.
Has to be.
He may never retire.
No.
The funny thing about his contract is, though, the Red Sox have an option at the end of this year, but I doubt it'll happen. I think he'll just retire on top, or at least he should.
Yeah. Yeah. But
outfield.
Outfield, I'll start with left. I have Bryce Harper lining up on left.
I have him in right field.
Yeah. Well, I had to make room for Mark Trumbo. I figured he'd be
okay.
Bryce would be more natural to switch positions, but
He's more athletic.
I think and center field has to be Mike Trout for me.
I went with Jackie Bradley Jr. That hit streak he was on earlier in the year was Ted Williams-esque.
I like that originality of your picks.
Jackie Bradley Jr. from Boston.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, man. And
former Indian? Is he a former Indian?
No, he came up through the system.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
And then I went with Starling Marte for the Pirates and left field. Gold Glover last year, has one of the best wins above replacement in all of baseball for left fielders. The numbers speak for themselves. He's still got a chance to get in. He's in that final 5, and I think he's in first place right now, which is like they vote till Friday at like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
And then whoever is the top out of these final 5 gets the All-Star bid. Hopefully it's Marte. I'd like to see 2 Pirates get in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be cool. Cardinals only getting the 1, Matt Carpenter.
And he's out.
But then he's out. So.
But they replaced him with
Diaz.
Yeah. Good move.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
I thought that was fair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fan voting is not fair. MLB All-Star Game needs to have Electoral College. Here's my final thought. On
as we wrap up the
show. James, you can have a final thought about anything in the world, but my final thought is going to be we need to have an Electoral College for MLB All-Star Game. The fan voting is just too ridiculous. The fan votes need to be suggestions, and then have the baseball writers and journalist personalities, and then some of the managers, let them account for most of the votes, and let the players have a say as well as to who they think should make it into the All-Star Game. Let the fans vote for a couple spots, but look at their votes as suggestions.
I like that. For my final thought, I'm going to take a different approach. We've seen, especially with the NBA, and we talked last week about the NFL, all the money that sports can produce, whether it be contracts, advertising, etc. But for athletes, my final thought is for Johnny Manziel, John Bones Jones. Why? Why are you stupid? Why do you throw things away? You have so much going for you. Why do something like substance abuse? Why do something like anything and everything for somebody like Johnny Football? So, you see the opportunities that you have. For John Jones, UFC 200, a big-time event, and you're throwing it away. It's a shame.
Sucks.
You have those athletes that are just
can't
they
stay
hit
out
the
of their own
big time
way.
and then down the toilet. But
guess they don't know how to handle fame.
Yeah, good luck to them. But come on, man.
Oh my gosh.
Hashtag not sponsored.
What we need to do is wear suits and just put pillows in them to bust out of the suits like all the NFL guys. Come on, man.
But good show.
Yeah, I liked today's show.
Mm-hmm.
We got a wide variety of topics. We had some good viewer interaction.
Yeah.
And YouTube, we will fix.
Eventually.
Hopefully. I don't know. Today was crazy with the YouTube stuff.
It was. We had a lot going. I had to restart the Periscope. It was good. Dwight saying bye, and so are we. So
yes,
we'll be back next week here on The Break Room.
And we hope you enjoyed the show. Please feel free to check us out on Twitter at Break Room Show, and check us out on YouTube at The Break Room Show, and as well as SoundCloud, the same name, The Break Room Show. And thanks to WPKM 96.3 The Beet, Jeremy Harrison, everyone involved. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks to all the viewers and the fans for all the support and love we've gotten recently. And James, good job today. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're done.